there's a couple different ways we can get caught. I mean, people get caught on this. In that type of a scheme, number one, DFAS, which is the Defense Finance and Accounting System up in Indianapolis, the folks that pay you, they have fairly sophisticated software and algorithms that check for this. So if you're receiving a housing allowance in New York City, but your spouse gets medical services or DEERS in Colleen, Texas, or at Fort Hood, that has the potential to flag the system. It's like, why are you getting paid in New York when you're receiving medical services in Texas? And there are a lot of different steps and a lot of things that can flag the system. And when it does, it red flags it, and it does what's called a target file analysis, and they send that over to CID, OSI, or NCIS to do an investigation. Another way that people can get caught with this is something very, very simple. In the Army, they call it a USIFR. There's different acronyms for it, but every month the command or the company commander is supposed to check off where their service members are receiving BAH, just to validate it. And some commanders do a very good job, and other ones just, don't even look at it or gun deck it, right? And so if a service member, they're like, why is Specialist Snuffy receiving BH for New York? I know his wife's in Colleen or in Texas. They can automatically flag that. And so it's very, very easy to get caught with this. And then before you know it, you've got a $30,000 to a $70,000 larceny, and you're in a huge amount of trouble, because now you've got a general court-martial, not just for Article 121 of the UCMJ, but for Article 107, false official statement. There's a lot of other, every time you sign a document, listing where your spouse was, that's another false official statement. And so these charges can get pretty gnarly pretty quickly. But that's just one of the ways. There are so many other schemes that I've seen, but that's the most basic one. If you're involved in BAH fraud, you need to call my office immediately and do a consultation. You can reach us at area code 813-669-3500. Please get on my calendar. We'll schedule a full evaluation of your case. It will be in complete confidence, and we'll come up with a plan for how to deal with your situation.